It is June 11th. And alright, sorry about that, guy. I was on Wi-Fi. Had to end the stream to start it again. But yeah, man. So they did the whole street like in about less than a week. They had to actually slow down. They're working so fast. I was gonna go today up and early to my credit union and deposit some money. I've been I'm back on track, guys. Basically, donations been coming in pretty good actually. They came in good this week, really good, enough to make a deposit to my credit union and stuff. So, I'm tired, man. So walking so much this week that I just said, you know what, man? I don't really have to walk, dude. All I had to do is just deposit the money and then just send it from, my PayPal over to my credit union. I don't like depositing stuff straight to my credit union because that's my private credit union. That's why I have PayPal, because I used to make purchases through Amazon. That's the oldest card I have. Then I did, well, why don't I just get Venmo too? So I have Venmo to make big purchases or make transactions overseas, or when I buy crypto or whatever, things like that. You know what I mean? And then I have my Cash App for things like what I'm gonna do right now when I go down to the store down here and get my coffee. So I said, you know what, man, I don't care, dude. It's gonna be $1.75. I'm all, you know what, man, that's still gonna save me on what I'm gonna pay on the bus there and back, time wise. And most of all, dude, I've been taking a beating this week, man. It's just cramps and my hips and my back has just been killing me. So I'm gonna just relax today till the match between who's playing today? Oh, England and Norway. That's gonna be a good match. I want to watch that match. I missed yesterday's first half of Spain and oh god, I can't remember now. Spain and who else, guys? Who was there? Spain and gosh, man, I can't remember right now, guys. Anyways, I caught the second half. So I was eating sushi there, and thanks for my donations. Like I said, donations been coming in good this week. I really appreciate it. There's people that donate on the right, and there's people that donate on the left. And the people on the left have not been so good to me lately, but it's okay. It's donations are donations, right? I'll take any donations. I appreciate it. Whew. How's everybody today? Got 11 people on, 2 likes. Thank you very much here, guys. It's a beautiful Saturday today in lovely San Diego, my neck of the woods, here in lovely North Encanto Hills. And that right there is Highway 94. That it ends in downtown San Diego, about, I don't know, 10 minutes from here, maybe, depending how fast you drive. And it goes all the way east. And it's an old highway that follows the border. I don't know exactly where it actually goes through, but I know it goes down to like towards Tecate and over there. We rear off of that. I don't go out that far. I just stay on Highway 8 if I go out of the state. So I'm gonna go get my coffee. And there's my local dispensary right there, which is way overpriced, and I don't think they have the best product anyways. I've tried them out a couple times, and they don't really look out for disabled people, you know what I mean? They're all about the money. They used to have like happy hours, and they actually had advertised happy hours twice a day, like in the morning and in the afternoon. So I went there one time in the afternoon, or the evening, should I say. I said, oh yeah, we still have it, but you have to spend like 60 or 50 something dollars to get 10% off. I said, dude, really? I'm all right, well, there goes your tip then, because that's usually what I used to tip, at 10%. Depends how much I buy, or whatever, used to purchase, I'd say. So anyways, this is one of the main reasons I got meta glasses, because I have to cross here. There's a light there and a light way over there. Traffic's not so bad, but don't slow down, guys. Head on a swivel. They start hauling. Once you get that light right there, they start hauling ass. Well, it's an early start, man. That tall boy. Hello. Alright. What am I moving for today? Do I want 2 or 1? I put money on my Cash App. I'm gonna get 2 today. Oh, you know what? I got both hands busy today, so I didn't bring my little backpack. Okay. I'll get the sour apple, my go-to. These are the best, guys. I'm telling you. Guys, don't forget to get my ticket too. Oh, how nice he is to her. He's never that nice to me. Yeah, I'm turn you guys around. Yeah, he's never that nice to me. What's up, buddy? What's up, chat? I got 12 likes. Nobody's saying nothing on. Whoa. Yeah, I think it's playing today, huh? That's later on tonight, 6 o'clock. That's the game I really want to watch. How are you doing, Juan? ¿Crees que van a ganar la otra vez o no? Van a jugar contra Francia. Hello, doing, my friend. I got this, and also I'll go over there buy some lotto tickets too afterwards. Can you give me 2 quick picks for the, or no, actually, just 1 for the, it's $2, huh? For the power today? Yeah. Please. Thank you, sir. How are you doing today? Alright, good. That's good. Good to hear. Thank you, senor. Alright, you have a good day. Oh my god. Alright, let's go, chat. Oh, that's cool, man. What is that called? That monkey one? That monkey one? The whiskey? That's stripped, dude. Hey, you guys want liquor, man? Go to Ken's right here, guys. Seriously, Ken's here on Federal Boulevard. Check it out, guys. They'll take care of you. These are about the 3rd or 4th owners since I've been living here, guys. I don't know, this guy's kind of like sometimes hit or miss. Oh, he was all googly over that young lady. He heard me though. He fucking went to. Ay. So I got my lotto. I'm done for the day. So anyways, let me turn you guys around. This is what I gotta deal with, dude. And I got a walking stick. I hobble. I just wait. They don't fucking slow down, man. So after that one, I'm gonna go there. And I'll turn around here. I'm gonna stand here in the middle lane. After this one here. Head on a swivel. Head on a swivel. Head on a swivel. Alright. Made it another day. How's the bear get across the road, huh? Anyways, hello. Sorry, I can't really read the chat because of the sun. My glasses are dark. Argentina, how are you? Where I am. Argentina. Well, greetings from San Diego, California. Yo, Retro. Oh, what's up, Retro? What's going on, buddy? Well, I'm saving up money, bro. I still don't have the money for a bike, but I kind of saw the one I like, bro. I don't think I'm going to get it, but, yeah, never say never, right? It's the Pro 300 something. I saw a guy with it. And I saw a couple of videos on it. It looks pretty good. They used to go for 2,400, but it's down now to 1,800 now. So I'm gonna shop around. Yeah, dude, I've been busy, brother. I've been busy. I've been busy doing the doctor's appointments and stuff, whatnot. So, you know, I try to do my streams in the mornings. That being said, I've been waking up late because I've been so tired. You know, it's been taking its toll, man. I'm averaging about 4.5 miles, roughly. You know, it takes about 1.5 or more to get to the local bus stop, and then from that, I have to get a trolley or another bus, and then, you know, from there I have to walk to where it's at, and then back, you know, round trip. So I get tired, man. I get tired, and the last couple of days I get home and I take off my shoes and my socks, and I fall asleep on the couch, man. Daytime, just my body's just tired, it's recuperating. Let's see. Hello from Italy. Hey, hello from California, San Diego, California, USA. Welcome to my chat, man. It's a lot of people international today. How's everybody doing today? I just went down the street to the local liquor store to get my coffee. Got my energy drinks. I've been cutting down on those too, by the way, guys. I've been cutting down on those too. Both financially and you know, just trying to do better. But I've been craving caffeine, dude. That's why I like the Ghosts. The Ghosts are a little less than actual monsters. Hey! That was my neighbor. The dog sticking his head out, and his had like goggles on to protect his eyes from the wind. They didn't say hi. I don't know. They're kind of moody sometimes. Whatever. It's all good. So how's everyone else doing? Sorry. I live on a hill, so, and it's double. It goes here. There's the first stage of the hill. There. Little short incline. Then it kind of gets lower, and then it goes up. So, you know, it's constantly an incline. So, but it's a good exercise. I used to like be able to do this, guys. A couple years ago, I was in bad shape. I like seriously, I had to stop. I get all dizzy. I'm talking about this after I had my stroke and stuff. I want to go to the liquor store and get some lotto tickets or get a soda or something. And I like get all dizzy, and I hate to be gross, but I had to throw up 3 or 4 times on the way home. But yeah, now I can do it, guys. I can walk all the way from where the bus drops me off all the way over here. The shortest route is actually from that way. But it's all hills, dude. And it's hills bigger than this, actually. Steeper hills than this. This is actually a big hill, but it's not as steep as some of the other ones. Yeah. So I'm like, I'm not there yet. But when I'm in a rush in the mornings, that's the way I go to catch the trolley. So anyways, yeah, that's why I've been on, because I've been just tired, guys. I've been on Instagram though. I've been posting stuff left and right with my meta glasses, because I can only shoot like really short videos and then put them up. I kind of been battling the memory thing again with my phone, but I kind of got it sorted out now. So I don't know what I can do here. Not until I get the funds to actually buy, you know, what equipment that I need. I can only work on the donations so fast, you know what I mean? Donations on the right here are okay, back on track. Donations on the left are struggling. you don't know what I'm talking about, here we go. I've talked about this before. I was donating plasma a couple months ago at this one place. After I got rejected at another place. The excuse the other place rejected me was because I'm a diabetic and I use insulin. That even started a whole discussion on one of my live streams. I checked out with my doctors, my specialist. I went online, did research. They all gave me a clean bill of health. No, you're good. You're all right. As long as you're keeping your blood sugar up, like they said, eat something and drink a lot of water. No problem. There's one place went good, all right. By the second time, I could tell these people aren't really well trained as it is. But my situation is in the past, I guess I must have real narrow veins because this has been an issue since I've been a little kid. I remember one time I had to get a mild operation in my ear for an ear infection, and they had the hardest time fucking putting me out, injecting me all over my arms. Then they're injecting my hands with anesthesia, guys. I was a little kid. I mean, I'm like 6, 7 years old, I think. And I'm screaming my lungs out, dude, and they're trying to hold me down. I'm kicking and shit because they hurt. They couldn't find the veins. So ever since then, it's been a bad experience. And I can always tell when somebody's going to do it. And they're not. So I just remain quiet. I don't say shit, but I let them do what they're going to do. Because a lot of times they're training, not very experienced. And they get my thing. I can tell by their mannerisms, look on their face like, oh shit. You know? And it's not like I'm super fat. They can't see my... No, they can see it. And I know this because one time they had to do blood work. When I was going to have my colonoscopy done. And I was a kid training. But he was there with a guy that was well trained. And he said, hey, we can't find it. He told him, follow it. And the guy looked at what? Follow it. Start with his hand and just track it all the way. If you can't find it, again, do it. Keep doing it. And he found it. And he goes, oh, I'm sorry. No. Listen to the veteran. Listen to the, he's telling you how to do it. He's doing right. I'm okay, bro. I'm the one that's going to feel the pain if you don't do it right. You know what I mean? You're just going to say sorry. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. No, don't be say sorry. Just learn. He did a good job, actually. He listened. He didn't use his ego that he knew. Some of these people, I've been jabbed so many times, dude. The last time at this place, my blood, like my arm filled up with blood because they jabbed the sides. So I started bleeding on the inside. And my whole arm got all lumpy. So they said sorry, let me go. And then didn't tell me this. Well, they didn't tell me a lot of things. They just were kind of afraid that I was going to flip the fuck out because they were trying to put the blood back in my arm. I mean, my body to this arm. And the guy they got was jabbing me a bunch of times. I'm like, And I'm like, he's like, am I hurting you? I said, dude, what do you think, man? I said, let me do it on you, see what you feel. And that's when the main nurse or whatever said, I said, stop it. She said, hey, we're sorry, you didn't lose that much blood, so we're just going to end it right now. Not knowing that if they don't return your blood, what happens is you can't donate. You can't donate for a while. Well, they didn't tell me that. I found that out in their website or their app. Where it tells you how much you got paid, and then it tells you when's your next appointment. It said you cannot donate till 8/7. Como que la chingada. Dude, they fucked me up. Then this happens. On top of that, check this out. I got a bus. I had to go pick up some prescriptions. So instead of getting off where I normally get off at to go to the ATM that I go to, where they don't take money out, it's just straight, withdrawal. there was no funds in there. So I had to turn around, back around again, go back. I stood there and everyone was like looking at me, like, like they knew what the fuck was going on. They didn't pay me. Hold on, guys. I gotta go get a stand for my. All right, I'm back. All right, sorry about that, guys. I gotta set up the equipment so you guys aren't just leaning down like that. Take off my goodie first. Whew. Finally got hot. Wearing this hoodie. I gotta move these chilies, guys. Hold on. They're a little burnt, a little sunburnt. These little munchkins. They're stunted. Oh, just right here, but they'll grow out, hopefully, and produce a pepper or two where I can replant them. All right. So, excuse while I'm doing this stuff. Oh, here, I can do this and put you guys here for a minute. There you go. Turn you around. There you go. I'm gonna switch and put you guys here. You should be real careful or the parts will fall off. I'm issued with my GoPro. Yeah. I want to eventually mount this GoPro on my walking stick, but I want to get a aluminum piece. This plastic piece can snap. You know, I've learned my lessons already from the past from certain things. You know, they can bounce around and stuff, and they'll crack. That and get some memory cards, I guess. Don't have anything to download stuff on anyways, right? So, they always want to do my left arm, right? And it was explained to me yesterday by a young lady that said that they usually do that because it's the easier one to do. Well, me being who I am, that's the harder one for them to do. I have a tattoo that's about right here, right around there, but that's not the part. It's just they can't find the veins. My veins, on top of being real narrow, they get bent a certain way too. So when they get it there, they gotta kind of. So there's issues. I mean, and I know that too. But some of these people get impatient and they just want to do it. Like this one guy, that one original place I used to go to, and he'd be like, I'm serious, dude. I swear. I mean, I'm not lying. The first time he did it, that's how I'm like, oh, on this arm actually. He didn't say nothing. I'm like, oh, I got it. And actually, same thing happened before. And he's, oh, that had to stop. Like, oh, it's like, oh, well, if you had lost so much blood, you would have been gone for like, I thought he said 16 weeks or something like that. I'm like, yeah, motherfucker, I'm really okay. I feel sorry for his woman, dude. That's how he fucks, I was like, god damn, dude. I told my wife that. She started laughing. I said, well, that's how I like it. Yeah, dude, but I know how to do it right, not like fucking hit the sides and shit. That's what I mean. Like, if you start hitting the sides and stuff, you're gonna feel it. You know what I mean? How do I know that? Well, my girlfriend told me that. Hey, be careful what you're doing. It hurts. What? Oh, you're hitting the sides, like, so be gentle. Oh, okay, or hit it, that's right angle. Okay. Not soon somebody doing it to me, okay, guys? Don't think that. Anyways, that fucking place. So that's what happened. They were trying to return the blood. They had to stop because that fucking idiot can do it. Nobody else was competent enough to do it. He's the main guy. He's a fucking moron, dude. Careless fucking moron. So, yeah, dude. After I went back and got my shit paid, she said, "Oh, I'll reimburse you." I'm like, "Okay." But she's gonna reimburse me, like what, 15, 20 bucks? No, she gave me $5 back, which covered enough for the round trip for the bus to go back. I didn't say shit. So I'm really sorry. I said, not as much as I am. That's all I said. And she probably saw the look in my face, but I said, dude. Then I get home and I checked the thing. I purposely didn't come for almost 2 weeks because this scar here was like all red. My arm was all red, like red, bright red, like bruised, like purple, green, and red. You still see it, like like a little bit. Dog hair right there, but all the way over here, my elbow, over here, my wrist, all the way. My tattoo was like looked brand new. All the white there stood out. This tattoo I got back in like 92. It was bright white because it was like so red around it. Yeah. Never again by that place. They keep sending me emails. Oh, by the way, points and this and that. I'm like, motherfucker, that's like a slap in the face. I mean, the corporate doesn't know any idea, but when I went back the first time, when you have to turn yourself in to they check your arms and your blood pressure and you check your blood and everything, this lady's, oh my god. He's all, they didn't write a report. Well, they said they were gonna do something, but I don't know. Oh, she's all, no, they didn't. Oh my god. She made a big deal about it. So I guess they were trying to hide it. That's what I'm assuming. They were trying to hide it back then. So this time, I don't know, something happened or whatever. And I was actually concerned for the person. They're not going to get fired or in trouble, right? Oh, no, no, no. Just, we have to make a report and all this stuff. Okay. So they let it slide. This time, no. I don't know. I don't know what happened. So nobody's talking. Okay. Gas is going. So when I go down certain road, I catch a bus and I go down all the way down to this place called a town called National City, still part of San Diego. Um, I drive or I ride, not drive. Cheers. I know why I like this so much. It reminds me back in the I keep going back and forth stories. I know that's how I am. Back in the I don't know, mid 90s or something, around when microbrews started getting popular, ciders got real popular too. There was apple ciders, but there was also like pear ciders and stuff like that at the bars. And these girls got me into them and stuff. And there was actually a Hornsby, the brand. I don't know if it's still out or not. Hornsby apple ciders, but they made a pear one too, and that's what these taste like. I just remember that. It's so funny. Maybe that's why I like them so much. Since I don't drink anymore. It's good though. I like it. It tastes like cider actually. I just realized that. Or when you buy that fake champagne, that apple cider stuff, that's what it tastes like, just like that. So check it out, guys. If you're into apple cider energy drinks and don't want to do monsters, try Ghost. There's a Warhead sour apple, sour green apple. They're not as strong as monsters. I know that too. All right, back to the story. So I checked this place out. For whatever reason, I couldn't make an appointment. I said, "Well, can I bill?" Oh no, no, can I make an appointment for such and such date? He said, "Oh, you can come in today." I'm like, "No, yeah, I'm busy." Well, okay, we just call when you're ready. Call in the morning, 6 in the morning. I'm like, "Why is that?" Oh, because people call all the time, they never show up. I'm like, "Oh, okay, that sums it up." All right. So I wasn't expecting the best. I went on Google for the reviews, and they actually had really good reviews. So good that they were talking about that place over there. I said, dude, that place sucks, and this is why I came over here. Exactly on the same road I'm in. So I finally got a hold of them this last weekend. They're open 24/7, or no, 7 days a week, not 24/7, from early in the morning until like sometime at night. Maybe one of the drawbacks is that it's in the hood. I'm talking about it's in the hood. It's not that bad, but it's just that it's hood. But it's not as bad, but it's hood. If you're not used to it, it's hood. Ooh, somebody's burning bread or something. Dad turned on the oven. Hey, you need a bath today, buddy. Yeah, you're gonna get a bath. Okay, so I went there. They did all the checkups, the questionnaires and yada yada yada. Is this your first time? No, you did before. Yes, I have. How long ago? And I told a couple months ago, which is almost true. And then tell them, hey, by the way, this is why, because I was hoping I didn't come under the radar. The only thing I think you do come under the radar, and I hope you do, is if you're HIV positive, AIDS. If they'll put you on there. You come on data bank, and then the hepatitis, all that stuff. You'll go on the data bank, and hopefully it's all over not just in the county, but all over the country. Hopefully, I'm hoping that's what they did. So, no, I've been a good boy, clean. No, don't have to worry about that stuff. So you finally get to see the nurse and they actually do a real physical, where they'll check your like lymph nodes and sometimes they make you walk, see if you're not like they pretty much. I notice they check your pupils. They want to make sure you're not some kind of hype, like some kind of rug addict, because they have that, like on the sign there they say no, like this, no weapons and stuff. Okay. The first thing I noticed also they have armed security with a real bang bang and extra magazines, like all the way around. They're ready to go, so they're armed and dangerous. Oh, I need battery now. All right, let's go there, guys. We gotta get the battery packed. All right, so come on, no. It's like no, that didn't come out. So she did. She did see that thing on my arm. So what is this? Oh, it's just an injury from work. This is a bit of a story. I hold on. We're pipe fitters. We hold on to pipe ladders and stuff. So it's like kind of just bruised up. So we got when we're welding, we have to hold on a lot. Oh, okay. She asked again. This one asked again. What's this walking stick? Well, I have a bad back. I walk a lot, so I need a bag for that. And when I stand in line, okay. Like I said, she bought all that. She was just most concerned that I wasn't some kind of drug addict or on something. So, I passed everything. I was good. She gave me my little envelope with my card. Told me, hey, this is it. You're gonna be paid this, and this. Da da da. Okay, cool. So I went there. Oh, they gave you express. You have to stand in line. Stand in line to get the checkup for the blood. Don't have to stand in line to get ready to go and sit down. All right, cool. Because it's busy. It's busy. It is busy. Busier than the other one. And then they have a lot of room, but they purposely don't fill up all the spaces. I think just to keep it going at a pace. I don't know. They just don't. The other place that I was at, yeah, boom, have every location filled. I'm like, and they weren't as thorough either. They weren't as thorough about rugs and stuff like that. They just want to make sure that you weren't like in jail or whatever. I don't know, dude. Whatever. I see the differences. This place looked a lot cleaner. It was a lot cleaner. The machines worked a lot better because this time I noticed I was done like in less than 45 minutes. Other places, dude, I think an hour and a half sometimes. No matter how much water I drank, they're always like, "Well, you should drink more water." No. No, I drink the same amount of water as I always do. I drink 4 to 5 bottles here before I get there. I drink another 2 as I'm there waiting for water. I just drink. I'm used to drinking bottled water, anyways. I average 5 cases of water. That 36 pack water, bottled waters, I drink 5, no problem. Nobody's still talking, right? Like I said, again, they did this arm, the right arm. The young lady, she said, "Oh, okay, you know what? She said, I'll right back." Okay, and she got somebody else. The other person came, boom, got it in, no problem. Did you feel any pain? No. And I tell them I could feel it, and that's why, because like I said, somehow my vein like bends after a while, a certain length, so they have to kind of like I don't know how they do it, but they have to finagle it to get it, because if they don't, I feel it going through. I mean, it goes in, right? You feel the initial prick in your skin, but they get it. I mean, there's not that much, just boom, and then it goes in. It just slides in the vein. But if they don't, it goes to the side or something. I feel it inside my skin. I'm like, ooh, you know. And I already know. When you feel that, you're gonna bleed out on the inside. So I tell them. So they're trying to do this arm. The first young lady, and she got somebody else, another lady, and she's trying, and they said, "How you feel?" And right away, dude, I feel like a pinch, like they do it up here, right? I felt the pinch like down here in my wrist, like somebody was grabbing my wrist, like here, like pressing it right here. That's what I felt like. Oh, like my hand was almost even clenching, like when something like a reaction. And I told her, "Hey, I feel like a pain down here in my wrist, though." "Oh, okay." And she like, "Okay, I'll be back." And she left the thing there. I'm like, "What the fuck? What the fuck?" Like I want that shit out. So she had some other person, and then we're gonna cross it over to this arm. I'm like, fuck. They were looking at it because I already had a pinprick here already. I'm like, fuck. It's like that's why they wanted to do this one. Well, they got another nurse to look at it again. Well, no, the nurse said it was okay, because they looked at that. Hey, where you going? You can't go in there. You can't go in there, buddy. You can't go in there. You're not. That's. You want to go in the house? Go in the house. Go on. Go. You're thirsty, huh? Go. Dog wanted to go in that room. He can't. He's not allowed to go to that room. That's not his. So, anyways, what do you want, dude? Now you're out here. You're thirsty. You want to bring your water out? Okay, I'm gonna give you a bath in a minute. There you go, a bath. The fleas are killing him. All right, nobody's on. I'm gonna finish this story. Gotta give the dog a bath. So they finally got it in there, and I was like, "Well, okay." But dude, blood went everywhere. There was like blood like all over. Like, and I'm like, "Well, is that okay?" "Well, yeah, it's okay." And they put the machine real slow and everything. Like I could hear like there. I was like, "All right." It's like I was worried. Oh fuck. It's like, no, dude, I'm worried the whole time now because I'm like, dude, I just want to make it to this one and get paid. If I make this one and get paid this one, then I'm okay. If I don't come the rest of the month, it is what it is. You know what I mean? I didn't want like my vein because that happened before. My vein just fucking as soon as I got put it in there. Ooh, I'm like, what? Hold it, because you got to hold it, and with a gauze, and they pull out the needle and stuff, whatever. Like he said, it infiltrated. I'm like, what? What the hell is that? So your vein like inflated. It inflates because the blood builds up or whatever. I'm like, oh, and I said, this is what I said. "Oh, you fucked up." That's what I said to him. He didn't like that. "Oh, by the way, so you're gonna get paid $25. Oh, okay, dude. No problem. Dude. I get paid $25. So that's the issues I was having with the other place over there. They kept on fucking up. I couldn't come in because they bruised up my arms. I had to wait 2-3 weeks, whatever. I'm like, dude, that was just the last issue that happened there. That happened. Then they didn't pay me. I had to come back and get paid. And then they didn't tell me that you're not gonna come in, dude, for 2 months. I'm all, dude, if you're, because they were afraid that I was gonna flip the fuck out. Again, why? Because they have no security there. And that place is in a different hood over there too. I mean, the clientele there, they have a sign there that says no guns. And I asked one of the nurses, "Hey, is there?" "Oh yeah, well, like not all the time, but yeah, something. One time somebody left a gun in the restroom, and they had to call the police." I'm like, "Oh fuck, dude." You see people there, you see straight out G's, man. You see straight out gangsters there, dude, just getting, you know, and stuff. You see guys there with their girls, dude. They 2 for 1 thing, dude. One time, like the guy couldn't do it, so the girl had to do it. and she's all looking at me and stuff. I'm like, oh, don't look at me, girl. But she looks like they kind of like work. I'm not, dude. I'm just telling you, man. This place, dude. Yeah, I'm not gonna dare do it with my meta because it's just the lights gonna light up. But I was like, dude, if I could, but that place to this place is night and day. The clientele looks a lot different. Why? Because I could tell that this place I go to now, even though it's in the hood, they 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 push away people that are really just not quality people that they need. You know what I mean? People that are, because this one guy came in and he was all dirty, and they didn't deny him. It's just because he didn't have an appointment. He just like could walk in. So I make an appointment and stuff, and they tell him, hey, can you just go to the waiting room over there? Oh, okay, it's like, so it is what it is. It is what it is. So the second time I went, it was an issue, but they worked it. It worked out. I got my money. Oh, the young lady told me also, by the way, wait 49 minutes for your money to go through your card. I'm like, okay. That makes sense. Because as soon as I got out, the first time, I went to 7-Eleven and I was trying to take money out of the ATM just to see, and it said no funds. No funds. 2 times in a row. Then the third time it worked, and I took out some money. I didn't take all of it out. And I'm like, that was weird. Well, it comes about, they charged me like $1.75 or something like that per thing just to check balance. I'm like, really? Motherfuckers. Nah, I think about it, they didn't charge me. I thought they charged me to take out the money. They didn't charge me to take out the money. They charged me because it was denying the funds. It was checking the. So, I worked around that today. Like I said earlier today when I started the live stream, I was too tired and too lazy right now to go walk to the bus stop to get a bus to my credit union to deposit money, and then I would deposit that money, and then from that money, I would sort it out to my PayPal, my Venmo, my Cash App, my budget, and then leave whatever else in my credit union. I said, okay, let's just give it a try. So these cards are basically just debit cards. They're not, like bank cards. So I tried doing it to my Cash App. It didn't work. But I remember they worked to my PayPal. And I'm like, yeah, I uploaded to my PayPal and on my PayPal wallet, and then I just deposited some money. I'm like, oh, okay. So then from my PayPal, I transferred from my PayPal to my credit union, and it went through. I'm like, oh, all right, cool. We're good. So then what I did, I just deposited the rest of it there. Did I take a loss? Yeah. But then again, that was $1.75, which is a lot less than the 250 is going to take one way on the bus. I could save that on my bus pass for when I really have to do a regular ride. That's what it is, guys. I'm actually happy. I'm happy that dude, the I can't say it. I was under so much stress last month, guys, because doing this shit like elevates a little bit of stress, a lot of stress actually. Just a little bit of extra cash, a little cushion, because things go wrong. Things go wrong, and they have gone wrong. Hopefully it doesn't. My kids get sick, something happens. I was overdrawn on both my fucking. I don't know about my problems, man, but like I said, if I could donate, I donate. So my donators, thank you to this donor, and this donor's got to pick up the slack. Any of you guys want to donate, so I don't have to go through this, feel free to donate my PayPal. I have Cash App, I have Venmo also. I'll take crypto. Anyways, that's it, dude. I just wanted to share that. Whoever watches this, cool. 5 likes, thank you. 1 person on, thank you. I just share you. I share with you guys what I can't share on other social media and friends or family that don't give a fuck. They listen to me anyways, you know. Like, why don't you get a job? Do something. Blah, 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 blah. Not knowing the whole real deal, what's really going on. Because when I tell them, they don't give a fuck. They don't listen. They have their own problems. It's easier for them to tell me to do something or what to do than to actually fucking listen to what's going on or why I can't do this or why I can't do that. I just take it with a grain of salt now. It's just like, dude, just every time they start telling me, it's like when you people might be too old, but people in my generation, remember chalkboards? Remember chalkboards at school? And there'd be that one person, that one kid. That's exactly what I hear when people start telling me what to do, how to fucking do things and shit, dude. I said, dude, unless you fucking pay me, dude, like my bosses at work, just don't tell me shit, man. Seriously, just don't tell me shit. Anyway, guys, peace out.